Alright guys, welcome back to Survival Living here. So, I want to take the time to encourage you to continue to prep. Guys, don't be playing around with this. There's way too much going on. You can easily click on just about any prepping channel right now, and they're breaking down everything going on with Russia, China, Taiwan, Iran, all these countries overseas, Germany, all over Europe. There's just a lot going on. We can see massive amounts of troop movement, troop buildup, munitions being supplied, equipment. All this stuff is just a boiling pot. It's coming to a head. And when it happens, you better have supplies. Now, when it comes to supplies, guys, if you're new to prepping or you just now found our channel, I'm talking about the basic things to keep you and your family alive. It's your responsibility to provide for your family. That's just, I can't beat around the bush on that. It is. One of the first things, of course, a water filter. Now guys, we have done plenty of videos on building your own water filter, emergency situations, to the Sawyers, Life Straws, to the higher end water filtration systems. Everything from radioactive filters that filters out radioactive debris to the four Patriot water filtration systems. We've covered these things. You need a water filter, something to filter out water so you can actually drink and stay alive. All right. Now the next thing is food. Guys, we have covered food from when we first started our channel over 4 years ago. Canned goods, dry goods. That should be the first go-to on stocking up food. And only get food that you are going to enjoy eating. Personally, I've been in starving situations. I don't care what it is. You're hungry enough, you're gonna eat it. I know everybody likes to type away all kind of crap. What about food fatigue? There's no such thing as food fatigue. That's called being a food snob. If you're hungry, and I've been there, you're gonna eat it. So, first things first is your normal foods. This is a rotational stock, canned goods and dry goods. Should be a video pop up there for you guys. That is a playlist of our weekly prep. This is where we go to the store, we purchase food, we put in a rotational stock, and we eat off of it. We have a 2-year supply of dry goods, pastas, rice, beans, canned goods. We have covered this stuff many times, and I encourage you to go and check these things out. It gives you some ideas. You don't have to purchase exactly what we purchase, but it gives you ideas. Hopefully it lights a fire underneath that rear end and gets you to the store. Now, right fast, guys, before we get further into this video, we have a real quick word from our sponsors. All right, guys, so today's video is actually sponsored by Magic Spoon. So Magic Spoon had contacted us a little while back about checking out their cereals. And guys, I like having breakfast, but I never have time to actually sit down and make breakfast. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to the shipyard. I don't have time. This makes it much easier, especially being high in protein. For you that don't know much about my channel, I work in the shipyard, I work out, and we're currently building a home. So protein is very key in my daily life. So having something that's high in protein, this is 13 grams of protein per serving. Pretty awesome. So with this cereal, guys, this is a high protein, keto friendly, grain free, soy free, wheat free, naturally flavored. This is a childhood flavored cereal that's perfect for grown-ups. All right. So we have the frosted. This has sent me the variety pack. We have the cocoa. We've got peanut butter, and we have fruity. So they sent us several of these things to be testing out and stuff, and of course I made sure I saved my props and did not eat those, but instead I've been munching on the other ones. And it's actually a very good cereal. I actually do enjoy it. My wife loves it as well. And it's something real quick and easy that we can actually make before we go into work, because we do work early hours. So guys, if you are interested in Magic Spoon, of course, if you use our promo code SURVIVAL, you get $5 off your order. Or you can always go to magicspoon/survival, and you can get that promo code there as well. And there should be a nice little QR code popped up there for you guys. You can actually scan that and do it directly that way. Now, one of the things I will speak about Magic Spoon is their happiness guarantee. If you're not happy with your order, no questions asked. they'll refund you. So definitely check them out. And again, links are in the description for this product. So to Magic Spoon for the sponsorship in this video, we definitely do appreciate it, and we're really loving the cereal. Now with food, long-term food storage, all right, we've all seen it. I mean, I've got a bunch of it. The long-term freeze-dried foods, the powdered foods, dehydrated foods. We're affiliated with many of these companies, but I still tell you, rotational stock first. You can get a 2-year supply of normal canned goods and dry goods that you are constantly rotating out. In other words, you're eating them. They'll never go bad as long as you keep your climate controlled, all right? You know, keep them indoors at a fraction of the price. You can get a 2-year supply compared to 2 years of the freeze-dried long-term foods. Now, we do see the need for those because they got a 25-year shelf life. Some of the companies we work with only have like a 10-year shelf life, all right? But that's 10 years that food's good. We know that food will be good, all right? Same with the 25-year shelf life. A lot of people purchase these things because they don't want to deal with rotational stock all the time, constantly having to rotate stuff out, and they also don't want to be eating the same stuff over and over again. Me, I have no problem. My wife's an excellent cook. She's always mixing meals up, making things different. So we have no problem with that. I encourage you to work on meal plans and things like that. But for those that don't want to deal with that, they go and purchase like a year supply, 6-month supply, things like that, and they tuck it away in a closet somewhere. That works good. You don't have to be a full-time prepper to prepare for SHTF, but you do need to get preparedness done. All right, and everything from natural disasters to the end-all be-all, global conflict, war, things are going to happen. We see things happening. Everything is getting in motion. When the dollar collapses, what are you going to do? The money you have, you know, that stuff you got in your bank account, it's going to be pretty much worthless. Case in point, Venezuela. All that hyperinflation, their money wasn't worth anything. Toilet paper. They're walking around with trash bags full of money to buy things. I want to take the time right fast to talk about a SHTF scenario. Just because the dollar collapsed does not mean it's full-blown Armageddon and the country will be destroyed. That's not what it means. Venezuela is still here. During their hyperinflation, commerce was still open. A lot of people resorted to gold and silver to make payments, to buy things, because the dollar wasn't worth anything there. At least their dollar wasn't. So that is another prep, precious metals, but that prep is really further down the road. In my opinion, focus on the immediate things you need to sustain life. Then you can worry about the others to transfer wealth and bartering later. A lot of people get this idea that they have to have all these bartering items to survive SHTF. Bartering items are a great idea in case you run into an issue where you have maybe an electronic part go out. You have no other ones, but somebody does and they want something else in return. It's a possibility. But as preppers, we try to prepare to have everything we need. But the fact is, you can't have everything you need unless you're Rockefeller or Elon Musk. All right, you got to have money to do that. First thing, water filtration, food. Store water if you can. Water takes up a lot of room. My biggest advice, rain catchment systems. Yes, this is an idea for you. 55-gallon drums or those large totes. That's what we're going to build with our house here. We're going to have large totes, well, on the outside. Now that's the shower back there. I have to put that together later when we're working in the bathroom. But that did come in finally. It's a 3-part system. But anyway, I'm getting way off course here. Water, food. Next is medical needs. Now this is the tricky one I want you to pay attention to. If your life depends on medicine on a daily basis or a few day basis, that should be on your top priority. I know people that, case in point, insulin, heart medication, blood thinners, things like that. If they miss it, they're going to be having adverse effects in their health. This should be top priority. All right. The rule of threes, we all know it as survivalists, outdoors, prepper community. With the rule of three, you have 3 minutes without air, 3 hours exposed to elements, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food. Now, all of those are up and downs. I know people that cannot hold their breath for 3 minutes. I know people that will fall out without water in 3 days. Depends on your environment. And I know people that have died with no food before 21 days, before 3 weeks. And I know people that's actually extended past that. Just a rule of thumb. This is what we try to go by, just give us ideas on things. So if there's medications needed, stock that up. Most of our medication is not even made here in America. When we go to major conflict with Russia, China, where do you think that's going to be coming from? It comes from over there. If you don't have this stuff stockpiled up, do you think that they're really going to make sure they get it here for you? We don't manufacture it here, a large majority of it. So medication is very important. All right. Now, when it comes to food, stuff like that, guys, your pets. We all love our pets. Make sure you put some stocks back for them, okay? They're part of your family. Make sure you take care of that. And again, when it comes to the bartering and stuff like that, guys, personally, I say go for ammo before you get into the bartering. Don't trade your ammo. Last thing you want to do is give a potential enemy, means of causing you and your family harm later on. Keep those freedom seeds for yourself. But I'd get that done first before I started getting into bartering items. That way, if I did not see another soul, at least I have plenty of supplies to take care of my family without even needing to go find somebody to barter. And with bartering, you come into a whole new scenario where you don't know what you're walking into. All right? Do you have enough people on your side watching you, covering you, to make a bartering transaction in some place that you don't know is safe, or you don't know those people? I'm not against bartering. We prepare for bartering as well. But you've got to have safety. I mean, you've got, it's a tricky situation. It is. So for those that's all they talk about is bartering all the time, you better have a team in place. And you got to be one bad mamma jamma, because all it takes is one slip up or somebody just gets lucky. So my recommendation, get your stocks first. Anyway, guys and gals, just the way I talk, the house build's going good. I got a lot of stuff I've got to do. Like I said, the shower is back there. It comes with four sets, a bottom, 2 sides, and a back wall. It's actually going that way. I just had it stacked up over there. Our electronics is going well. I've got another charge controller I've got to set up there. Got all the buses set up for all the DC and everything else, lighting switches, fuse panels. We got both our EMP shields set up. I still have to install one. We got one of our inverters hooked up. I still got to install the other 2. And then we're going to start running our battery banks and our lines and stuff on that. So it does take time. It's been a journey, that's for sure. But I am going to be trying to spend a lot more time here, releasing new videos for you guys, especially encourage you on pushing yourself. You got to make sure that you're ready for this. You don't have to go and run out and drop every dollar you have. You know, we started off telling people even $5 a week. Now, that's changed. I recommend putting more to preps, food, water, medicine, getting ready for what's coming. Now, if all you can afford is $5 a week, $5 from a paycheck, that's all you can do, that's fine. Do $5 a week then. $5 a week does buy food. Put that food back. Next week, add more. It adds up. This stuff lasts for years, all right? Your normal canned goods and dry goods. This stuff lasts for years. And it just keeps adding. I know a lot of people want instant gratification. They want to open up their pantry door and see everything. Well, unfortunately, if you're a working individual, you got bills, trying to put money back for other things, and then car breaks down and stuff like that. I get it. But you need to be getting ready for this. Even if it is only $5 a week, put that back. Buy food. Don't shove it in a bank account somewhere. They can turn that stuff off quick. Take that $5 a week, go to the store, buy some canned goods, go buy a bag of rice. Just get ready. All right, guys. Speak to y'all later. Please don't play around with this. It's not hard to be a prepper. It's not hard to prepare for your family. Speak to y'all later.